From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Millions of Americans are traveling for the Labor Day holiday. Whether you're traveling by plane or by car, we'll tell you the best time to get on the road if you're heading home.
And the presidential election now about 2 months away, and both presidential campaigns, they are focusing on workers this Labor Day. We'll have the latest on plans for both the Harris and Trump campaigns and when they'll be making stops again here in the Keystone State.
And enjoy the sunny skies this Labor Day. Plus, meteorologist Grant Gilmore has when we'll get a taste of fall. Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the news at 7 o'clock, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Howard Monroe, in for Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Burrell. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. It's funny because it's like the calendar knows September and feeling like fall out there. Next, weather meteorologist Grant Gilmore in for Kate in our virtual studio this morning. And Grant, the temperatures, the lows this week, getting pretty low.
No doubt about it. How low can we go? All right, temperatures dropping into the mid 50s, if not the 40s in some places as we go throughout the next couple of days. Not so much this morning. Temperatures starting off this morning about where they have been in the upper 60s and low 70s. So no real big surprises this morning. We've got temperatures in Philly right around 70 degrees across South Jersey and Millville. You're at 70 degrees as well. Many of you out towards the north and west of the city, though, are cooling into the 60s. Reading, Allentown, Bethlehem, and many surrounding areas. You're in the mid-60s. It's starting to feel a little bit better this morning, but we're going to continue to usher in that cooler and drier air as we go throughout the day today. Now, fair notice, it's not sunny yet. We'll start to get more of that sunshine through the second half of the day. I'm finding overcast skies certainly down the shore through the first half of the day with some peaks of sunshine arriving from the north and west. You'll also see a little green on the radar up towards the Poconos. Yeah, a very brief shower this morning, but on the whole, looking at improving conditions as we go throughout our Labor Day. Here's the plan as we go through the next 8 hours. Notice a little cloud cover, mostly cloudy to cloudy skies through around 11, 12 o'clock. By lunchtime, I think we start to get back into that mostly sunny sky as those temperatures peak around 80 degrees. Again, 80 in the city. Down the shore, I think you'll see that cloud cover a little longer, so it will take a while to clear out. And it probably won't be until you're looking at packing up the car to head home from the shore that the sunshine begins to return. But still a nice Labor Day. Lehigh Valley, you see the sunshine a little earlier, but temperatures around 75. Chris.
Thank you, Grant. Again, we're looking at light traffic throughout the area with the holiday, and a lot of people are staying home watching us here. And for right now, we're not really finding any major delays as you're making your way around the Ben Franklin Bridge coming out of the tolls, heading into Philadelphia. Right now, light conditions, same, and making your way from the bridge all the way down into New Jersey. We're not finding any problems. We are seeing a little bit of volume coming in around 95 towards the Walt Whitman Bridge, but again, nothing major at this point. Again, with the holiday, we're not going to see that much of heavy travel until later this afternoon into the evening. Everyone's making their way home from the shore. That's when you're going to start seeing a lot of the volume. Let's take a look at your drive times right now. About a 10-minute delay in the north, 8 minutes on the southbound side. So again, we're pretty much clean and green as you're making your way through. And don't forget, we do have the parade kicking off at 10 a.m. around South Columbus Boulevard for the Tri-State Labor Day Parade. Just watch for that causing a little bit of delay in the area. Howard, over to you.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. Well, on this Labor Day, families are sadly saying goodbye to summer.
I know. Some of them, they're doing it by lacing up their running shoes and hitting the beach this morning. Let's check in with CBS News Philadelphia's Kim Hudson live in Ocean City. And we see some people there behind you there, Kim, getting ready.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Janelle and Howard. First, I want you to go ahead and take a look. We have a whole bunch of bananas. They're going to 34th and 43rd Street to go along the race course for the 5-mile race and the 1-miler. Also, we have people, they just packed up a whole bunch of water bottles here. These are going to be going on along the race route. But let's go ahead, take a look at the beach in this area, Ocean City, around yesterday afternoon. All that running today will cap off a long weekend of relaxation here at the beach. Families flocked here for the final few days before heading back to work and school. Some were disappointed with the relatively cool weather, but Ocean City Labor Day race director Lisa Rumor says today's weather will be perfect for the run and there's still time to sign up.
Oh, come on out. You know, it's a great time. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of support, a lot of cheering going on. So it's a good event to come out to down in Ocean City.
All right, good people, you should know that there's still time to sign up. 7:30 is registration. 9 o'clock is when the 5-miler and the 1-miler will step off. Again, you still have time to go ahead and sign up. We still have water getting ready to go out along the race route, so they'll take really good care of you. And again, this is a really great way to get into that calorie deficit before you pig out on all that Labor Day barbecue. Live in Ocean City, Kim Hudson, CBS News, Philadelphia.
I like the way you think, Kim.
Right. Some hamburgers and hot dogs. There we go.
All right. Thank you so much for
Kim.
that, Kim. And today, tens of millions of Americans traveling for Labor Day, which, of course, is the unofficial end of the summer season.
And helping to fuel the travel, Americans are finding lower prices at the pump. The national average is now $3.35 a gallon, nearly 50 cents lower than last year. AAA says the best time to get on the road to head home is before 10 a.m.
Plan ahead on your trip, have that route mapped out. That way you have an alternate route if you do encounter a lot of traffic on the interstate.
And a record number of travelers are expected to fly today as well. The TSA expects to continue its record-breaking summer by screening over 17 million travelers through Wednesday. And looking at gas prices in our region this Labor Day, here in Philadelphia, a gallon of regular unleaded gas is currently going for $3.38. And in South Jersey and Delaware, a gallon of regular is going for $3.15. And speaking of air travelers, let's take a look at how flights at Philadelphia International are doing this morning. Per FlightAware, there are currently 16 delays and 4 cancellations.
Well, this morning, thousands of people expected to flood the streets of South Philly for the annual Philadelphia Labor Day Parade. The day kicks off with a pre-parade rally that features union leaders, workers, and elected officials from the tri-state. Union members and their families will then march up Columbus Boulevard to Penn's Landing to celebrate Labor Day in Philadelphia, and then a festival will follow. Also happening today, it's your last chance to visit the Blue Cross River Rink Summerfest at Penn's Landing. The attraction along the Delaware River featuring an arcade, mini golf course, and boardwalk games and carnival rides closes tonight at 10 o'clock. You still, though, have a few weeks to enjoy attractions at Spruce Street Harbor Park, which remain open until September 29th.
Well, drivers, new toll prices are now in effect on 4 local bridges. Tolls for the Ben Franklin, Commodore Barry, Walt Whitman, and Betsy Ross bridges are now $1 more. This is the first increase in 13 years. A Delaware River Port Authority says that the higher tolls will help maintain and improve the bridges. Drivers we spoke with are trying not to sweat the hike.
We don't have any control over that, so we just take it. Yeah, it's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
For me, I'm not paying it every day. Maybe if I were paying it every day, I'd have a different opinion, but it just kind of like comes and goes, and that's it.
And here are the new toll prices. Drivers of passenger vehicles, small trucks, and motorcycles will now be paying $6. Tolls for trucks and recreational vehicles will go up to $9 per axle, and bus tolls will be set at $4.50 per axle. And a reminder, as yesterday, the cost of street parking pass for Philadelphia residents has more than doubled. The parking authority increased the rate from $35 to $75 per year. The PPA now has also been limiting the number of parking passes per household to just 3. There is a grace period for people who renew their permits in September. They have until the end of the month to do so without paying the new rate.
And we are waiting for word about potential charges after a park ranger was stabbed during a fight in Rittenhouse Square. Investigators say a man stabbed the 40-year-old ranger in the head near his eye near 18th and Walnut around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. The ranger was rushed to the hospital and we're told should recover from his injuries. Police did make an arrest, but so far no word about what charges that suspect may be facing. Well, we are learning more today about the suspected drunk driver alleged to have killed the Gaudreau brothers. Sean Higgins was arrested shortly after that crash. He was working as an addiction treatment provider, but the company he works for says he was placed on leave after the crash. Higgins is also listed as an active member of New Jersey's National Guard. He is expected back in court on Thursday. And Temple University's Department of Public Safety, they want parents to be aware of a scam call that's been making rounds. A safety alert was posted on social media over the weekend. The university says 2 parents got a call from a 215 area code, and the person on the other end pretended to be a police officer saying their child had been arrested and that they needed to send money via Apple Pay or Cash App in order for their child to be released. Temple University police say they will never ask a parent for money.